Punk Revolution now! Today we're going to be talking about how musicians get their freaking music out there, because it is quite a cringeworthy and insane process. I think it's worth knowing about, because it's going to make you want to have a freaking punk revolution. So first off, let's say you're a new artist, 0 fans, no one wants to listen to a musician that literally no one else has listened to, and it's probably gonna suck, but let's just say you're a musician with 0 fans, and you've made really, really good music, and you have like 10 fans, which are just your friends. What are you gonna do? The first thing that might come to your mind is a record label, because back in the 90s and before that, that was kind of the key, the secret. It was essential. You needed to have a record label to get your music out there. Pretty much, honestly, okay? There was no internet. You needed a record label with the resources and connections and the following to put your music out there, get the connections, go to the music publications, and to release your music for you. However, for most musicians, this is completely off the table, because record labels, they get like hundreds of submissions a week, if they even take any submissions at all, and even if they're scrolling through and do happen to open that email from you and click it and listen to it, they're probably not going to take very much interest in it at all, because you probably don't have any fans, and if you don't have any fans, they're not going to want to release it because they want to make money off the music they release, and it's really hard to make money off music, and it's especially really hard to make money off music off people who don't have any fans. So that probably doesn't apply to you. The other way to get a record label's interest is to be connected to them somehow, be close friends with the people in the band that's already signed there, and just be cool and connected in that circle. But again, that doesn't really apply to you, because you need to kind of have clout and fans to be connected, to get the connections of the record label, who's going to be even more connected to get you more connected. It's literally a game of climbing up a ladder of clout. It's a clout chasing game of climbing. Social climbing, and that has nothing to do with the music, which is sickening, because this is about art, and there's nothing artistic about clout chasing. Anyways, so record labels are off the table for the vast majority of us. Well, what about music publications like Pitchfork and Bandcamp and all those other wonderful music journalists that review your albums, etc.? Well, to get a review from them, you either need a record label to go knock on their door and be like, review my artist, which is not going to happen, or you can email them directly. Email the music journalist directly. Say, here's my album, listen to it, please review it. Well, they're gonna get hundreds and hundreds of emails like that a week from all sorts of musicians who have the same idea, and it's gonna be the same thing. Why am I gonna write about this artist who has 0 fans when I can be writing about this artist that has 10,000 fans, and both their music are equal? I'm just gonna go with the person who has 10,000 fans. Maybe, if you're extremely lucky, there's gonna be some sort of gimmick about your music that's going to be clickbaity. It's going to have some story behind it that's worth writing about. This, I don't know, freaking how your parents died and now this album exists. I don't know, something fucking crazy stupid like. And if you're an artist, you don't want to write music that's just going to be a headline. You want music to be artistic, but it doesn't matter. So the music freaking journalists are off the table too. So if you don't have the power and the connections and the fans to get a record label, or to get a freaking, music journalist, what other options do you have? Well, folks, I'll tell you the other option. The other option to getting your music out there, besides being connected or getting extremely lucky, is to go viral on TikTok. I'm not even kidding, folks. You need to go viral on TikTok. That's the only way you're getting your music out there. You need to, if you can't depend on a freaking more powerful people in the music industry to get your music out there. You need to be freaking going viral on TikTok. So the powerful people in the music industry will start paying attention to you, because you have a lot of streams on Spotify because your song was featured in a dance on TikTok. And that is why we need a punk revolution now, because those are your 3 options. All 3 of those options are horrible. All 3 of those options have nothing to do with art, have everything to do with power. And that's why so many shitty musicians get really popular, and so many fantastic musicians do not. The music industry is a reflection of the failures of modern society. We shall overthrow it. We shall fix society, starting with music. Let's do it. Punk revolution now.